During Black Women's Week's free, and we ain't know it yet. Black Women's Juneteenth month. Everybody owes Melinda an apology. Everybody owes Melinda an apology. Et puis faites-le rapide.
All these diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jessie, VVS, I just turn the water on. Big ol' flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls.
What's up, guys? It's your sister. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessie Woo, and I am your sister during Black Women's Juneteenth, Black Women's Month. If you're new here, make sure you like, share, subscribe so you can join the Black Women's tribe during Black Women's. Hey, Black Women's Juneteenth Month. Hey, whoa. Speaking of Juneteenth, did y'all watch Kendrick Lamar's diss concert for Juneteenth? I'm sorry, whoever the cameraman was, that camera crew, give them a raise. What, I'm sorry. Did y'all see the different what angles? Come on now. Come on, Amazon Prime. Somebody said Amazon helped Kendrick deliver his hate to Drake the same day. Talk about Amazon Prime delivery. I screamed. You know what? Having a diss concert on Juneteenth is insane. Dr. Dre coming out and whispering, I see dead people. Followed by Kendrick Lamar performing They Not Like Us for 30 minutes straight. What? What? And did y'all see Russell Westbrook just having a time of his life, baby? Russell Westbrook was shaking all of his damn backside doing the damn crip walk. Somebody said it wasn't the crip walk, it was the blood stomp. Baby, I have never seen Russell Westbrook this excited. Like, I knew he was a dancing ass nigga, but damn, like, that motherfucker was dancing his damn life away. Like, it just was a beautiful sight to see all these black men on stage, happy as hell, you know, dancing on Drake's grave for Juneteenth. We love to see it. All right, y'all, before we get into this perfect match review, y'all, just a couple housekeeping announcements. You guys, I am going on my next WOOCATION in October. So first of all, shout out to all the girls who came with me, all my sisters who came with me to Colombia 2 weeks ago. We had a time. During Black Women's Week's free, but we ain't know it yet. Black Women's Juneteenth month. I'm very, very happy that all of you guys came. This is our first WOOCATION, and I look forward to having more. So you know what? Hey, we taking shots. Hey, the next trip is to Tulum, and that will be in October. So if you want to join me in Tulum, please go to WOOCATION.net, sign up, pay, and I will see you in Tulum. It really is going to be great. I left Colombia on a high, like, all right, it's my first time doing this. The second time, I know what are some extra things that I want to do that's going to be really, really fun. And I'm really, really excited. I'm super, super duper excited to go to Tulum. So again, if you want to join me in Tulum, go to WOOCATION.net. Also, I just dropped another episode of Late Night Snack. Unplug the microphone.
We already
Unplug the microphone and send these motherfuckers to war. Happy. It's time.
Y'all was talking about the dream?
Now we about to get back because he need to get drafted in the war.
Yeah, Dream need to be on the front lines. She like abusing people so much.
Jessie Woo has been shouting for imperialism's return.
Yep. Put these motherfuckers back on the front line. Yeah, put Dream and all the blue pill motherfuckers, the fresh and fit motherfuckers, put all them motherfuckers on the front. Go die for your country. Go die for your country.
If the Red Bull don't kill you first.
To see the full episode of Late Night Snack, you can become a member of my channel by clicking join next to my name, or you can go to Patreon/TheJessieWoo for the episode, as well as I am backed up on more exclusive content, but I think I'm gonna be able to catch up this weekend. Thank God. I'm not gonna be doing much, but going to the game tonight, and that's it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this review, y'all. The Perfect Match Season 2 probably had the worst finale I have ever seen on a dating show. Like, it just was the worst finale ever. I'm not gonna go really by episode. I just have 3 people that I really want to focus on, and that is Tolu, not Tolu. Okay, first of all, what was up with everybody on The Perfect Match not being able to say Tolu's name? Like, what? Why are we getting like? That is such a simple ass name, okay? White people, y'all be having names with all types of motherfucking 12 syllables and 60 letters in that bitch, and we are still able to pronounce it very clearly. Why are y'all not able to say Tolu? Who the fuck is Tolu? Chris, who's Tolu? Alara, who's Tolu? Stephen, who's Tolu? Harry, who's Tolu? You know what I mean? Dom, you black and you can't say Tolu? Like, what is going on during Black Women's Juneteenth month? A black man can't say Tolu? I mean, are you not in touch with your ancestors? What is going on? It's a pretty simple name. It's 2 syllables, y'all. Toe, you know, like toe, you know, like the big pink toe y'all be exposing as soon as it's 50-degree weather. White people, y'all know y'all like to wear y'all little open-toe sandals, and y'all toe, your toe be out. Okay? It be 48 degrees outside. White people. Toe. Out. Okay? Toe. That's the first syllable. Toe. Lou. Okay? You know, Lou. It's not that hard. It is not that hard. Okay? What is going on? I'm sorry. That shit made me so angry. Like, it was so damn annoying. Let's talk about Tolu and Chris. Tolu and Chris. I feel like Tolu and Chris were robbed. I feel like when it comes to the winners, it should have either been Tolu and Chris or Alara and Stefan. Tolu, watching her go from her horrible experience with Dom, who hates black women, okay, who isn't attracted to black women, who sat there and used Tolu as an excuse for him not being able to just let her know, hey, I want to move on to someone else. I don't see anything with you. You know, and instead of just being upfront, he decided to be so mean to her and so short with her. And I've seen a lot of you guys say, oh, well, you know what? I don't think Dom was a villain like that. I think Tolu just couldn't take rejection. He never mouthed rejection to her, okay? He always had these slick, non-forward ways of letting her know that he wasn't interested. And I've said that, like, I have said, Tolu, while he was nice with you and while he was very enthusiastic on the first date, it was not an amazing first date. This man never expressed exclusively wanting to be with you. I think that Tolu did see some things that she wanted to see, but let the record show that Dom definitely rode her in that house because nobody else was choosing him. Nobody else was choosing Dom. Okay, nobody else was expressing any interest in Dom. She was the only one that was doing that. Speaking of Dom, what the fuck is this? What is this outfit? What are you wearing? It's like, what is going on? What? Anyway, seeing Tolu go from Dom to going to Chris, who literally genuinely expressed interest in her. And I know initially it came off as though he did it because he was trying to stay in the house, and he probably was trying to stay alive. You know, they are in a game. This is a game. So he probably was just trying to, you know, get to the next week. But just seeing their relationship develop and, you know, seeing him even like cry when he thought that there was a chance that she wouldn't pick him, you know, after the whole villa experience. I think it was great. They genuinely got along. Like, even when they would show us footage of them from their room, like, they would be in their room coupled up, touching each other, you know, like, they got along really well. They kissed. Like, I kind of felt her emotion when she talked about the fact that he actually made her feel like he chose her. And that made me so emotional for her, because it's like, damn, like, I know what that's like. I know what that's like to feel like, damn, when am I gonna experience a situation, you know, or a relationship or a courtship where I genuinely feel chosen, I genuinely feel wanted? When am I gonna experience that? And I loved seeing her finally experience that.
It's like so special and like real, you know, like I want to like actually try and potentially make this work.
I feel like we're two people that have found kind of like what we were missing in each other. Mm-hmm. I always said that my perfect match is a man that is caring with his actions, a man that just makes me feel accepted and beautiful. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just was beautiful to see. It was beautiful. First of all, they're both beautiful together. Like, they're both beautiful together. It was amazing to see them together and see her get emotional at the end.
He really made me feel wanted and beautiful.
Let's go up here, check it out.
And I feel like when you find someone that makes you feel like that, like you've really found your person.
I don't know, I want this to be real for my sister. I do. I want this to be real for my sister. Ah, man, Tolu really, she really touched my heart deep. She touched my heart really deep. And wow, like, it just was great to see her experience what she experienced with Chris, especially after the whole Dom situation. So I'll get more into her when we get to the finale. I want to talk about Kaz and Micah. To me, and I've spoken about this before, but Kaz and Micah, to me, they started off really well. But, and honestly, I actually really liked the game that Micah was playing. I liked that Micah coming in, she was willing to just go for it. I could see, like, as a viewer, I could see that Kaz, her choosing Kaz was strategic because Kaz was willing to do anything that she would say. I don't know if maybe that was his strategy as well, like as far as like playing the game, but he was willing to follow her lead and it led them into the boardroom twice. They were a good team together. What I never liked about Micah and Kaz is the way she would talk at him and the way she would talk about him. And again, in these last like 3 episodes, it was troubling for me to watch how she talked about Kaz when she would get a chance to be in other men's faces. Like, the thing with Micah, is it me or she was just very delusional? Like, she would say things about Kaz that were simply not true. Like, she would accuse him of always being in a girl's face. It wasn't true. She would accuse him of not being loyal. It was not true. Like, if Micah would tell this man to jump, he would ask her how high. Like, that's literally how it was between those two. So when she would talk about him, it was crazy to me. And then watching when they did the whole villa thing where the men went into a villa and the girls went to another villa, and she was coupled up with Brighton in the villa, and how she was talking shit about Kaz to Brighton. Brighton was talking shit about Kaz too, which that was his strategic. That was his strategy. Pause for a moment, but remember I told y'all that Brighton will never beat them allegations?
We're going hard. Me and the guys, we definitely had something to
Pause. Although Nigel won in the end, I feel like we were cheated out of experiencing Nigel. Nigel is very good looking. Nigel should have been one of the first people in the villa or in the game. He shouldn't have came on as a bombshell. I don't know what they're calling them now on this show, but I know I'm using Love Island terms, but this man is gorgeous. Like, Nigel should have been one of the first people in the villa, period.
Can y'all explain to me why Nigel got sent home last night?
I mean,
I think Nigel was more attractive than any other guy tonight.
For them a drinking at Chichi Man bar. Oh, 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 blaze the fire, make we burn them. Listen, during Black Women's Blaze the Fire, make we burn them. Black Women's Rainbow Month, Brighton will never beat them allegations. That man is gay. That man is gay. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, Jess, you're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to. That motherfucker is gay. He's gay. Gay.
You knew why Nigel got sent home last night?
I mean,
I think Nigel was more attractive than any other guy that's in that house.
I think Nigel is more attractive than any other guy that's in that house. He's gay. The motherfucker is gay, okay? He's gay. Dígame soso. Se soso dígame. Dígame soso. He's like the men. He like men, no women. He's like the men. He's gay. Okay, he's gay. Okay, do you understand? He's gay. C'est qu'elle y est. Il aime les garçons. Il parle mes femmes. He's gay. Please don't try to argue with me. That motherfucker's gay. Okay? Next. So let's talk about Micah, right? So Micah, every chance she got, she was in somebody else's face. She was in Justin's face. She was in Brighton's face. When they did the bill exchange, she was in Izzy's face. And as soon as she gets in Izzy's face, this is what she's saying about Kaz, which is simply just not true.
Hey, dude, I've seen you. You're like not yourself.
Do you actually feel like that?
Yeah, I can see it on your face over there.
Well, no, I feel like the last couple days has drowned the energy out of me. So Kaz and I have been matched up for a while, but every night it's us that are boom, 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 us clashing. It's exhausting. I'm not here to play a game here because I actually want to see if I can find someone that has potential.
Yeah, you gotta find the person with the right intent.
Her talking about I'm not here to play a game, girl. You were playing a game. You would literally go for every guy that would go for Elise or Elise going for them. You would play that game. Y'all had this weird thing going back and forth. And every time you were able to have a wandering eye, you had that. At the same time, it's when she said that her and Kaz kept clashing, it just was not happening. You would always be projecting things onto him that were not true. And he would be fighting for his life, which is why I felt like he should have left Micah alone from the jump. From the first time shit got awkward, he should have left her alone because it was clear he was her doormat. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like the tone. I didn't like how in the last review I talked about this where she would accuse him of something. He'd be like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, don't get snappy with me. Shut up. The way she would talk to him was crazy. But then when you see them in their rooms, they're sucking each other's faces. So what is it? I think she would lie about him a lot to people. I didn't like that.
I love this line. We dated so much people. Why would you cut yourself short, you know?
Because I thought I found what I was looking for.
Trust me, honey, I feel you on that too.
Did Easy get new teeth? He should do love his blige, you know. Why is he talking like that? Do he got new teeth or some shit? I know he can't afford them, but damn. This is a moment that she has with Brighton, right? Where she's talking shit about Kaz.
I need a girl who's she's just quiet. And she's not arguing with me about the stupidest shit.
You'd be surprised. Me and Kaz fight every single day, so.
I need a girl who's quiet. He doesn't like women. That man does not like women, period. That's why he hit it off with Elise, because Elise too doesn't talk. And so it was just having a body there, because he doesn't like women.
What do y'all fight about?
Him being a piece of shit.
What do y'all fight about? Him being a piece of shit. You're projecting that onto him. And so you know what? They're playing truth or dare. Guess what? He's off kissing other bitches. And it was really weird to me with that too, because it's during the truth or dare game, right?
Well,
During the truth or dare game, right? You have Christine who's sucking face with Nigel, right? But in the guy villa, she was all in Kaz's face. She was going for Kaz, Kaz. You're coupled up, but that's not what you really want. That's not what you really want. But as soon as she gets in the house, she's sucking face with Nigel. So Kaz gets dared to kiss somebody. And guess what? He kisses Holly. Mind you, and she's upset.
That's interesting.
First of all, Micah, why are you upset? He's a piece of shit. So that's a piece of shit, being a piece of shit, right? Christine, why are you upset? Y'all not coupled up. And if he wasn't kissing Holly, he would have been kissing you because you were pushing yourself on him like desperately in the villa.
Cass. Shit, yo, Christine, I dare you guys to kiss.
Are you gonna have to say? Because I'm down.
Alright, do that, sorry.
What am I doing? He dared us.
I know. She's leading in.
I wouldn't be able to handle that. I could have been married with 2 kids. I would have folded.
I feel like the
Notice what Harry said. I could have been married with 2 kids. I would have kissed her. I would have folded. We're gonna get to Harry in a moment. But this is you, Christine, knowing that he's coupled up.
honest to God question is, do you want to kiss you or not? Because I feel like you do.
I would, but I'm not that type of person.
I feel like you just do it. It does really turn me on trying to get somebody that's hard to get. Kaz is trying to be a good boy, but I know I could turn him out. We should.
You're just upset you weren't able to turn him out. That's literally like Christine's whole beef with Kaz. If Kaz would have turned for her and never went back to Micah, she would have been fine. But her whole beef with Kaz is that. And is it me, or it's kind of just microaggressive to me the way all the girls talked about Kaz? We'll get to the reunion in a bit, but it's like, you know what? Let's get to it. Let's fast forward.
And we've come through it stronger than ever together. If someone's worth it, you put yourself in that vulnerable position.
You know, I think, Kaz, you're really lucky. You have a genuine, beautiful girl that loves you. But I just feel like Kaz has used other women to weaponize his own relationship.
We all come in here doing the same thing. We all come in experiencing
Literally
what we had to experience.
Literally.
Like, we spoke to all the girls in here, and you go with the one that you feel most of a bond with.
I don't think you should be demonized for talking to other people. I think the messy part is just like, I feel like you really, really, really like did not know what you want.
All these girls are just mad he didn't go for them. Like it's Kaz played the same game that everybody else was playing. And he always made it clear that Micah really had his heart. And I just didn't understand all this heat for him at the reunion. Mind you, Harry didn't even get half of this.
I think you're the biggest scammer sitting here today.
Oh my God.
Scammer?
That part. Literally that part.
You try to convince yourself that you're this genuine person. The moment I go on a date because you feel threatened by Nigel, that's when you want to go and apologize to her because you know she's feeling you and she'll take you back. You really do disgust me, and honestly, Micah does deserve better. And if there's anybody that you would make a perfect match with, better than anybody else, it'd be the devil himself. So that's all I have to say.
I'm sorry. First of all, she rehearsed that. Sis, you rehearsed that shit in the bathroom before you came onto the show. Like, please, 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 please. It just was, she literally used a sledgehammer to kill an ant. Like, that man did not do anything to you. You're just upset that he didn't turn for you. And like she said it too, like even in front of Micah, it's like, oh, you just did that because you felt threatened by Nigel and you knew that she was feeling you. So is he not supposed to go for the girl that he knows is feeling him? Clearly, like, you were willing to do whatever you had to do to get in the house. Both you and Nigel, just keeping it above. Like, y'all were at the end. Y'all came at the end. Y'all did what y'all had to do to get into the house. I don't hate the players. I don't even hate the game. The game is the game. The game is the game. But I just feel like it just gave microaggression the way that they all came at Kaz. It just was so weird to me because this man was just playing the game how everybody else played it. Literally. And to me, it wasn't messy. Again, the only mess in it was that he didn't want y'all. He didn't want you. That doesn't make him the devil. Bye. All right, let's get into the nitty gritty of this fucking video. We gotta talk about the Harry, Jessica, and Melinda of it all. But before I get into that, Nigel and Christine won. How do y'all feel about that? Clap your hands if you like that they won. Exactly. I just, honestly, worst finale I've ever seen on a dating show. It wasn't given. It wasn't given. I'm sorry. Like, it just wasn't given. It was just clear that everybody there were haters. Like Dominique, like all the girls there, they were just haters. They didn't want to see Stefan and Alara win. And I could go on and on about Stefan and Alara, but to be honest, like, what is there to say? They were consistent the entire time. Once Stefan left Zan and he went for Alara, he stayed true to this girl the entire time. This motherfucker made her breakfast. This motherfucker rubbed her feet. We saw this motherfucker kill chicken, cook the chicken, clean the chicken, cook the chicken for her in her face, had her eating the chicken he just killed and cooked. Okay? If anybody should have won, it should have been them or Chris and Tolu. And even when Chris and Tolu, like, I feel like they were cheated too.
We were a friendship at first, like, and I feel like that made it a lot easier for us.
I'm sorry. What is this? What is this? What is this goddess energy? Like, what? What is this? Tolu, girl. Hey, mes amis, gars qui sont femme fouet, okay? Fouet. Chef's kiss, bitch. Chef's kiss. What? Like, hello? This outfit alone should have had her win. I'm sorry. This is a winner right here. What? Are you kidding me? Hey. Hey, she should have won. Hey, whoa. My sister should have won. C'est pour their win. She's the winner. Y'all some motherfucking haters. The contestants were haters as fuck. Haters.
He recognized how tough things were for me in the house, because I'm not gonna lie, there was a point in time where I wanted to quit the whole experience. Thank God that Chris was there for me as a friend. Aww. I just couldn't imagine having this journey and not having Chris at the end of it.
It's amazing.
Damn. Sorry, Tolu, I love you.
Here it
I have something to say about your man, though.
I'm not gonna play what she said. Dominique, you weird as fuck. She just was a weirdo. Next. Weird. Anybody who had anything against Chris and Tolu, you were fucking weird. All right, let's get into Melinda, Harry, and Jessica. Before I go to bat for my sister, Melinda, sister, Shita, have a seat. Shita, Bampalavo, okay, sister? Outwa show, okay? Outwa show de Bambana. Outwa show, all right? Outwa show de Bambana, okay? I need you to cool it down. You came in the house on Lil Caesar's energy. Hot and ready, bitch. Just hot and ready, okay? Just Louisiana hot, okay? Like, I need you to sit your ass down. You came in too hot and you did too much, okay? That's what makes it hard for people to defend you a little bit, because you came in a little too hot. You was doing too much. The last episode I was talking about her date with Chris. There was a cat walking by and here you go, oh, that's a pussy. A pussy. Girl, come on now. And then you call Chris a bitch for not turning on Tolu for you. I wouldn't turn on Tolu for you either, ma'am. You were doing way too much. You came in too fucking hot. And the thing is, like, you're beautiful, you're very attractive, you're fun. You ain't had to do all that. Maybe production told you to behave that way. I don't know. You never really know with these shows. I've done one reality show, one season, and I've seen all the tactics that they have. Maybe this was something that production told you to do, but it just made you look... I just want to be careful with my words, because I'm always going to be more careful with the black women's, but it just didn't look good, sis. It just didn't look good. Now, let's go ahead and fast forward to the villa.
I'm going to sit between you guys. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to sit in the hair better.
No, I have this bouncing up and down on his dick. It just was a lot. You know, the having him carry you like all through the villa like that. It just was a lot. It was a lot. Like, I get it, you're playing the game, you're a bombshell, but there's gotta be a way to, like, state your claim without being so it just comes off thirsty. It comes off extremely thirsty.
Whoa, what's going on there, huh?
Boys there. He went and kissed Melinda. Sorry.
Then there's a kiss, right? And so she sees it, Holly saw it.
Things with Jess are amazing, and she's a perfect person. I'm 100%. Yeah. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I am. I think she's awesome.
When I saw this, it was clear to me. Remember the first episode of The Perfect Match this season? I did a whole segment where I dissect how Harry is a gaslighter. When I saw this, it was clear to me that he was rewriting history. Somebody somewhere saw something, right? Maybe they didn't have footage of it directly, but you guys' mics are on. So somebody caught something. So here he is trying to clean it up, okay? That's what I saw when I saw this.
What do you mean? When you kiss me on my lips, Harry?
Why are you making shit up? I don't know. Making shit up. You're making shit up.
It was clear he was lying. It was clear he was lying. And so then we fast forward to Harry getting into the house, right? And he gets into the house and now he's crying again.
What's wrong with you? Why are you not downstairs with everyone?
I didn't feel good.
Okay. Why did your day go so badly that you're like in the bed?
Why are you so hostile?
Because everyone is sitting downstairs and you're up here.
His first question to her is, why are you so hostile? She's not being hostile. One thing about Harry, he's a victim. Like, these guys this season, like, the crying is crazy. Chris cried too. I didn't really focus on it, but I thought that was weird too. But the way these men are crying on camera this season, it is so clear that they want to paint themselves as victims, with Harry being number one. Harry, his gaslighting tactics are so dangerous because if you're not alert, you're really going to believe him, which is what happened with Jessica, and we're gonna get into her. But the fact that she comes in and she's softly talking to him and he's like, why are you so hostile? I would have left, it would have been a wrap for me right then. Because I see through it. I see through it.
Could I have been more mature? Could have been less playful? I wasn't the best representation of you. The order. To look up to someone.
Then, you know, he vaguely tells her that he just was doing a lot of flirting and just carrying Melinda around. He basically lies and doesn't talk about the kiss, right? But another thing I want to talk about too is this weird shit with, oh, I didn't represent you in autumn, and how Jess goes into, you know, like, you know, you have to be the best father. I'm picking, you know, who I'm picking for me and my daughter. And it's like, bro, only a white woman could get this single mother treatment on television. When is the last time you've seen a black woman like spearhead a storyline like this? And some of y'all will say, oh, why is it a race thing? It is a race thing. It's so many microaggressions in this, from the way Kaz was talked to the way Melinda was treated, and we're gonna get more into that. But I wanna just touch on that too. The whole like, my daughter, you're being a father for my daughter. It just was fucking weird. It was fucking weird. Like, this is a fucking, like, y'all, this is not The Bachelor. Don't get it fucking twisted. Y'all are in a sleazy villa doing sleazy shit. Like, let's just be for real, okay? So it's clear, like, whoever Jessica's uncle is at Netflix, they're setting her up to be this fragile handmaid, you know what I mean? And it's like, using the stepmother thing, I don't know. It's just fucking weird to me. And again, it's so not something that a black woman could do. Like, it's just, I don't know. Yes, I'm fucking hating. It's annoying. Like, it's fucking annoying to me. Like, oh, I didn't think about autumn. Like, having him talk, I didn't think about autumn. Bitch, he was never thinking about autumn. Let's be for real. Okay? Can we be for real? Please.
That you just gave yourself a pass to act a whole ass fool and embarrass both of us?
It's like carrying someone to the toilet?
He says he just carried Melinda to the toilet. Okay? So he swears by this. Now fast forward, Melinda comes into the villa now. Okay? all the girls come into the villa and they're sitting down, and the girls who are already coupled up ask these girls what happened in the villa.
It would be y'all's perspective.
The way they described it was like you guys were very full on. No! They made it seem like you guys were kind of best friends.
So you have Alara who says, the man told us that y'all was some desperate ass bitches. So what is it?
I would love to hear the tea.
Oh, right. Yes.
You have Tolu who says, I want to hear the tea. And then you have Melinda who says, Jess, what did Harry say to you?
What did Harry say to you? He told me about the situation of him carrying you to the bathroom. Actually, when I came home last night, he was in the bed, completely disheveled, in shambles.
He's a fucking...
Because he was like, I feel like I've disappointed you. I've represented you poorly. I could have done better. I feel like... Yes. Okay, so what is your opinion?
I had no shoes on.
Just keep this in mind. Jessica asked her to give her side. What is your opinion? Now, I don't know why she picked the word opinion, but she told Melinda what Harry said, and then she basically gives Melinda the opportunity to say what happened. So that's what Melinda does.
And there was rubber on the ground, so Harry was like, I'll put my shoes on, let me carry you to the bathroom. And then he just kissed me. And then, no, wait, and then does it again.
Oh, he didn't tell you about the kiss.
And then I kissed him back.
How make you feel? Like, are you proud? Do you feel like this was the most respectful setting to share that?
When Jessica starts to ask Melinda, are you proud? Do you feel this was the most respectful setting to share that? I didn't like that. It gave very microaggressive. It gave that. I really wonder if Melinda wasn't black, if she would have said that to her. Also, do you think this should have been a setting for you to say that? Bitch, you asked her. You asked her to share what happened in front of everybody. Everybody's sitting at the table sharing what happened in the villa. What other setting? Could she have pulled you aside? Yes, but you asked her to share it right then and there. You asked her. And why do you have this energy for Melinda and not for Harry? Again, it gives microaggression. Why didn't you have it for Harry? Harry's the one who you found crying in the bed. And mind you, he's crying in the bed about carrying a woman to the toilet. This is what he tells you. Why would a grown man be crying over misrepresenting you and the daughter he hasn't met yet, over him carrying another girl to the toilet? Get for fucking for real. Like, let's have a real moment, okay? You had a lot of heat for Melinda that you didn't have for Harry, and I don't like that. And another reason why that makes me side-eye you is because you claim to be a girl's girl. You are not the girl's girl you claim to be at all. This was the perfect opportunity for you to display that you're a girl's girl. And what did you do? You asked her if she was proud. You told her basically that she didn't have any class. Like, all this over Harry, who's a well-known hoe. Tout le monde connaît, oui? Tout le monde connaît Harry son holier, oui? Tout le monde connaît ça. Everybody knows. Everybody know that Harry is a motherfucking hoe. Everybody knows that. Everybody down to Netflix done had a piece. You knew that. Everybody knew that. Everybody in the villa told you that shit. Okay? But you're asking a black woman if she's proud, if that's how she should carry herself. You should have more class. Why don't you have that energy for Harry? Huh?
Sides of the story, please.
We kissed. He can say we didn't, but we did.
You didn't? Who saw it? Like, what are you talking about? No one saw it. You're making it up. You wanted your 15 minutes. You sat there and went off at me.
Not the 15 minutes.
No. Nothing happened.
Okay, to have proof. You were sitting on the cabana. What was on his nose?
Your makeup.
My brown makeup.
Oh, hell nah.
No way.
Busted.
Well, so how does that make you feel? Like, are you proud?
You don't need...
So, again, Melinda tells the story again. It's confirmed by Holly, who saw it. It's It's confirmed by Holly, but also the pink girl said that the pink hair girl said that she saw her makeup all over his face. And Jessica still attacks Melinda. Are you proud? And then you have Harry, who gets to walk away. He gets to walk away. Where was that energy for Harry? Why did you have so much of that energy for Melinda? It gives microaggression, because if you're a girl's girl, then what's your reason for this other than microaggression? It gives microaggression. Yeah.
I'm trying to talk to you in a way where
I think it would have been a lot nicer.
Laura, it wasn't attacking. I wasn't attacking.
Any open conversations you guys want to have, we're more than happy to have them.
Are you? Are you? Are you? Are you? It's not that I'm defending him. Yeah, you are. It's not that I'm discrediting you. Yes, you are. You're defending Harry and you're discrediting her, and then you're attacking her character. Instead of attacking Harry, who literally, when Jessica got in the villa, you came in the villa on some bullshit because of what he was doing to Elise. And remember the first conversation she had with Harry when they got in the villa. She said, I will not be at the center of any dissension that's a result of how you conduct yourself. I'm not saying it word for word, but she said that to Harry. But here you are doing the exact opposite, girl's girl. So are you a girl's girl or are you a microaggressor? Pick one. Pick one. It's looking like the latter. Jessica is not the girl's girl she preached about being. She's not. She's not.
You could have been a lady about it and said, okay,
I would like to don't do that.
I would have liked, you know.
Yeah, so enough. Jessica, honestly, Jessica's uncle at Netflix really got her feeling herself. They done gave her this helpless, this fragile single mother storyline with Harry. And to be honest, I'm gonna tell you, despite all this, I don't believe her and Harry's storyline for nothing. I think it's all a scheme that Todd set up, and Melinda unfortunately got wrapped up in the crossfires of that. Period. But anyway, Harry keeps lying about it. Melinda stands 10 toes down, and then we get to the reunion.
Obviously, my exit wasn't the best, and I disappointed myself and a lot of you guys in this house, and I feel like I should have an attitude of gratitude and be grateful for everything that kind of happened. But most importantly, I'm grateful for Jess. Like, anytime I'm around her, it feels like I'm at home.
So they're still together.
Obviously, I'm disappointed in the whole situation, and I made some silly decisions, and I embarrassed myself, and it wasn't honest with someone that I really cared about.
So here we have the footage.
I'll get you pregnant.
You mean pregnant? I'm 30. I have to go for 2 babies.
Don't do that. I'm trying to get Melinda pregnant. It'd be crazy, but if it's not tall and athletic, we're gonna have a problem.
He's a strong man. We love a strong guy. After this kiss, I wanted to just dog your face out.
Oh yeah, I want to fuck you.
I'm gonna climb in that tree.
I did something really bad.
What could you have possibly done?
I can't share it on camera.
What?
Did you guys get footage of me and Melinda kissing?
Look at him. To the camera crew. So after him going to the camera crew and asking them if they got any footage of that, I feel like that's when he went back to Melinda and was like, oh, Jessica's the best. Jessica's my world. Jessica's this, Jessica's that. Because he was trying to clean it up. Because they couldn't assure him whether they had footage or not. And to be honest, they're not supposed to do that. The camera crew doesn't owe you that. And your mics are on. And if you listen to their mics, Melinda is kind of telling him, wait, hold on. Like, it doesn't give that she was going for kissing him. It gives he was going in for her. That's what it gives. And you heard him say, I want to put a baby in you. I want to fuck you. These are all things that he said to her. Okay? Now again, Melinda, you came in on Little Caesar's time. You were hot and ready. But let's not act like this wasn't all Harry. This is Harry. This is who he is. Okay?
the biggest takeaway, I think, as a man is to acknowledge the fuck up and know that moving forward, no matter where I am in life, no matter who I'm with, that wouldn't happen again. My biggest thing is I get a little bit too playful, and I'm reading a book on self-sabotage, and I feel like that's what I just did in this whole situation was sabotage kind of something special.
Harry and Clay, same person. Harry, Clay, same person. They went to the same therapist. The therapist that gives no therapy. Same person. No accountability. Always a victim. I'm surprised that Harry didn't have his own "my daddy cheated on my mama and used to take me on the cheating trip" story. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't have that story. I'm surprised he didn't have that testimony because they're the same person. Same person.
I think that good people can make bad decisions. I think Harry is a good man. I think he wants to do better. But is he the kind of man that I want to lead my life right now? No.
I'm not okay with that. The amount of grace she had for Harry, the lack of apology everybody had for Melinda, especially Harry. Like, Melinda got no apology. Nobody said, "Damn, girl, we're sorry, you were telling the truth." It's microaggression. And it just sucks because a lot of y'all will come in my comments and say shit like, "Oh, everything isn't about race." It is fucking about race. And the only people that you see get treated like this badly on these shows, be black people. It be the blacks. It be the blacks. Kaz and Melinda were treated very horribly by this cast. Very horribly by production. And the fact that, again, nobody apologized to Melinda, that shit is disgusting to me. As a black woman watching that and seeing how this white man was able, she just wanted her 15 minutes and just discard her. And you had Jessica basically tell her she wasn't a lady. And nobody had any words of defense. Just to see how not one apology was given to Melinda, that to me is disgusting. And I need everybody on there. Jessica owes her an apology. Harry owes her an apology. Production owes her an apology. Because I'm not sure whether they played that footage for the cast during the reunion, or maybe there was an apology given and they just edited it out. But as viewers, we should have seen her get a public apology from everybody involved. Point blank, period. Anyway, y'all, drop in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on Perfect Match Season 2, child. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
All these diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jessie,